Hi BookTube, it's Thea and I'm back for another haul video. This book haul consists of 14 books, which are the books that I acquired for the months of November and December, excluding my books that I received for a birthday and for Christmas. I don't know a lot about some of these books, but I'm going to show you guys anyway and try my best to explain them if I don't know too much about them. But let's just go ahead and get started. The first thing I want to show you guys for my book haul is actually a set of 4 books. When Book Outlet was having their big sale, I went ahead and picked these up because I saw that they had the new covers and I really liked the new covers. And I had only ever read the first book and I wanted to go ahead and try out the rest of the series because I had heard pretty decent things about it, so I wanted to go ahead and pick it up. And that is the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants series, which consists of the Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants, the Second Summer of the Sisterhood, Girls in Pants, the Third Summer of the Sisterhood, and Forever in Blue. One of the things that frustrated me about Book Outlet was this third one right here. Doesn't match. That's not the cover that they had on Book Outlet. They had the covers to match this. But what am I gonna do? Book collector problems, right? Wanting all your covers to match. I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm still gonna read it. But it's so frustrating because it's so different on my shelf. It's gonna look so different. But oh well, maybe if Book Depository has like the cover to match, I'll get that. It's not a big deal, but it just bugs me. I've only ever read the first one, but I enjoyed it. It felt, it was a fun summer read about friends, and I read it and then I just never picked up the rest of the series. But I've heard a lot of people saying how good the rest of the series is, so I wanted to go ahead and pick up the series and give them a read over this coming summer. The next book for this book haul is a book that I picked up. I host a book club just locally, and this was the book that was kind of chosen. We kind of threw a whole bunch of books in a hat and then picked one randomly. This is the book that was chosen. It's called Angle of Repose by Wallace Stagner. I'm not going to say too much about this book because I didn't finish it. I picked it up, didn't enjoy it, put it down, and tried to pick it up again like 3 weeks later. Nope. So this is officially DNF'd. I don't DNF books very often. I hate doing it, but I've come to the point now that there's just so many things I want to read. I just don't have time to sit through something that I'm not enjoying, and reading is supposed to be for fun, and I was not having fun trying to read this. I felt bad about DNFing it because since I am the host of the book club, like, I should be reading these books, but I just could not get through it. I tried, I just couldn't. So this is DNF'd, and I will not be picking this back up. And that's that. I didn't like it. The next thing in my haul is actually a graphic novel that was picked up just at a local bookstore, used bookstore. It was super cheap, a couple dollars, and that is Captain America Red Menace. I have not read this yet. From my understanding, it's different trades that follow the Red Menace storyline, so it's like not one, like 1 through 6 or whatever. It's like, it's a couple different trades, I believe, but I'm not completely positive on that. But I saw it at a used bookstore. I love Captain America. I'm trying to branch out into some more graphic novels and read some more Captain America, so this was a perfect fit, so I picked this up. The other graphic novel that I picked up is a graphic novel that was picked up in preparation for Doctor Strange, and that is Doctor Strange and Doctor Doom, Triumph and Torment. This is actually 2 stories in one. The actual Doctor Strange versus Doctor Doom is only like 80 pages long, and that was really good. I really enjoyed it. And then the rest of the book is another story, which I read too, but didn't enjoy as much. But if you like Doctor Strange, or you're trying to get into Doctor Strange a little bit more, definitely pick up The Oath by Brian K. Vaughan, because that's definitely amazing. But this one is really good as well. The next book in the haul is a nonfiction celebrity memoir, which I don't tend to gravitate towards a lot unless it's someone like that I really, really like, or someone that I really want to know more about. And my boyfriend is a huge fan of this actress. She is just adorable, and we love her and everything that we've seen. And I happen to have found a autographed edition online in hardback, and I could not pass it up. And that is Scruffy Little Nobody by Anna Kendrick. She is just adorable. I love her. Pitch Perfect is such a fun movie, and I just think she has a lot of potential. She's got a great acting range, and I'm really curious to see more about her life. And I might even read this on might even listen to it as an audiobook, because I believe she narrates it, which is even better. But it's really cute. Like, the end pages are really cute, and it is a signed copy, so that's always really cool. This book is a book that I don't know absolutely nothing about. I won it in a Goodreads giveaway, and that is called A Certain Age by Beatrice Williams. All I know is that this book takes place in New York during the Jazz Age. That's honestly all I know about it. But it seemed interesting. I liked the cover, and it was on Goodreads, and I happened to win it, so I was like, sure, why not? You can send it to me. I'll read it. Sure. And I believe this is set, it's either set to be released like early 2017, or like just came out when the Goodreads giveaway was running. But I don't know. It's about this, this woman. She falls in love with the pilot, who is a hero of the war, and stuff happens, things endure. I think there's like a love triangle. I'm not too sure, but it seems kind of fun, and we'll see. Next book is my December Book of the Month book. If you don't know, Book of the Month is a subscription service that sends you a hardback book every month. Usually a new release or something that just came out within the last couple of months. And lately, I guess also for the next couple of months, they're going to be having books where you can order them before their release date, which is really cool as well. But for December, it was one of their first YA books that they've done, and I've heard nothing but great things about it. I have not read it yet. Looking to get to it very, very soon. But that is The Sun Is Also a Star by Nicola Yoon. Like I said, I know absolutely nothing about this book. I just heard it's just got great reviews. This cover is gorgeous. Everyone who's read it really loves it, and so I cannot wait to dive into this and read this probably early 2017. The books that I got for my November Book of the Month box, I believe October that I got in November, not sure. Either way, it was my other Book of the Month box that I got, and this time I got 2 books because you can add up to 2 additional books for $99 each. So that's like separate from your subscription price that you've paid. I got like a 3-month subscription, so it's like $30, so you get 3 months, but then you can add additional books, and that's what I did for this month. Last month, I'm rambling. Anyway, the first book that I got was Dark Matter by Blake Crouch. I know absolutely nothing about this book aside from the fact that the main character either loses his memory or has amnesia, wakes up not remembering anything. It's kind of like a thriller, and I like going into thrillers kind of blind, not really knowing. So that's about as much as I can tell you about this book. But I've heard really good things about it, and it's fairly new. I believe it came out this year. And the cover is really cool. It's a cool cover too. The book that I got in the same month is also another thriller that I don't know too much about, but it's called Good As Gone by Amy Gentry. All I know about this book is the main character gets kidnapped at the age of 13, and then she returns many years later on her parents' doorstep, being a completely different person, which, I mean, if you were kidnapped at 13, I think you'd be a different person too. But it gets compared to Gone Girl, which I don't know if that's an accurate statement or not, but I know that's about all I know from this book. It's super short, and it's very bright yellow, which you don't see very often in books. But it kind of went along with Dark Matter being kind of suspenseful and mystery, so I wanted to go ahead and get this as my additional book and give it a read. And like I said, it's super short, so it shouldn't take too long. Next to last book in this haul is a book that I actually got in exchange for an honest review, and I haven't had a chance to do my review for it yet. But that's called Milk and Honey by Rupi Kara. Butchering that name, I do apologize. This is a book of poetry that is separated into 4 parts, and they are the hurting, the loving, the breaking, and the healing. This I sat down and read in one sitting, and I didn't really know what to expect, and it kind of broke me a little bit. This has some trigger wordings for abuse and rape and sexual assault and things like that, but it was an amazing read. They're all different too. Some of the poems rhyme, some of them are free verse, a lot of them have illustrations. I mean, some of them are really short where they're just one paragraph, and some of them are a little longer. This one's kind of, this one's a whole half page. There was one where it's like 2 whole pages. Yeah, this one is like a whole pages, and some of them are written as a poem and some of them are written as free verse. But if you like poetry, this is something to definitely pick up. Or if you haven't really done a lot of poetry and you're looking to branch into more poetry, be warned, like I said, there are some trigger warnings for abuse and rape, but this is a good starting place, I think, for poetry, because it's not like, it doesn't follow like any rules or anything like that. It's just, it's real and it comes from the heart, and you don't have to like feel like, you know, that the author was trying to get, you know, each word to rhyme with one another, but it's just real. And definitely it's a hard read, but I think it's worth it, and definitely something to read if you enjoy poetry. And the last book in this haul is something that I am so excited for. I read the first book and absolutely loved it this year. I gave it 5 stars. I gushed about it, and then I pre-ordered the sequel back in like October, and it just took forever to get here, and I pre-ordered it from Books of Wonder because they had signed copies, and I was like, yes, yes, yes. So that book is Gemena by Amy Kaufman and Jay Kristoff. Absolutely loved Illuminae. If you don't know, this is the second book in the Illuminae files, and what's great about this book is like it's written in emails and like news transcripts, and just the formatting on this book is amazing. And I sat down and read Illuminae in like 2 days, which is like crazy for me. And I mean, it's thick, but it's a really, really fast read because it's so unique in how it's written. It just flies by so fast. But I absolutely loved Illuminae, and I could not wait to pick up Gemena. And even when you take the dust jacket off, it's so cool. Like, I just love this book. And it is signed, which is amazing. And I had a bookmark for it somewhere. Lost my bookmark for it, but I got a bookmark with it too. That's not signed, but I'm so excited to dive into this. I really was hoping to get to it this year, but I don't know if I'm going to be able to. So if I don't, it's definitely like on my TBR for the first thing in 2017. So here's all of my books. Let's see if I can do this. Here is my November and December book haul. Let me know down in the comments below what you hauled for November and December. If you've read any of these, what are your thoughts and opinions? If you like anything reviewed, please let me know down in the comments below. And as always, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!